It's Red Odio, not REDODO. Red Odio. So I got a Red Odio battery today, shipped to me. Of course, I've already had it out of the box and charged it up because it came halfway charged. And this little product manual is in this fancy little Ziploc bag. There's supposed to be a quick start guide in here, but there was no quick start guide. And I'm sure they'll send it to me. So let's take it out of the box. The cardboard's pretty thick, so it shouldn't sustain any damage. Of course, in the top piece, you'll have this little spot here that has your terminals in it. Take the terminals out, set them there. And it comes snugly jammed into some more styrofoam. Now, these come with these little protector caps here. So you take those out, and you can add your terminals. You have to chase one of those washers across the floor in a minute, huh? Now these little cool color-coded caps here, they're just little protective caps to keep you from arcing. Now when you get it, it's going to be, I'll put those in my pocket. It's going to be dead, and it's going to show like 3.2 amps. But since I charged it, I don't know if you can see that from there, it's now it's 13.08. So being half charged, it was a 20 amp charger like mine. Oops. This one here. It took me about 3 hours to get it charged up. And that's of course after you wake the BMS up by pushing 2 batteries. Make sure that you got positive to positive, negative to negative. You're going to jump a wire from here to here and a wire from here to here for about 20 seconds. That'll wake your battery up. Now on these, they weigh 21.6 pounds, 21.8. Let's see. Now I got to thump the scale so it knows that that's battery number 1. 21.8. Now it's back to 0. This is a mini by another company, and you can see the mini. It's a little bit taller. It's the same length. It's not the same. The width is off by about 1.5 inches, which can make a difference. But it's also taller by a little bit. So let's see how much this battery here weighs. Should weigh about the same thing. This shows 19.4. A little bit of a difference. So let's see what it says. It's 2.4 pounds less. 21.8. 2 pounds. This one's 2.4 pounds less. All right, let's move this out of the way. Now this comes with a over amperage protection, so if you over amp it, it's just going to shut down. It has IP65 rated. It does have a high temperature switch, low temperature charging protection, so if it gets down to a certain temperature, as it'll state in the manual, you won't be able to charge it. The cells are packed in here with high density foam. The inside of this is really put together very well. I've seen it on other people's sites where they tear them down, but right here it says do not open, disassemble, or modify the battery. I don't do that. So it's pretty interesting to see the inside. These are pretty well built. Now, even though it didn't come with a quick start guide, I can probably use the quick start guide off of this one. Probably be the same. So to do the was it the phone app thing. You just take a picture of this QR code right here. It'll put everything together for you. All you gotta do is just follow the steps and fill it out. I am not allowed to have apps on my phone because it's a company phone. And if it's not approved, I can't have it. So I can't do the apps for you. And maybe one day I'll get a personal phone and we'll do that. But see, I guess it's these do have a little bit more than 100 amp hours. So it's like 104.6 amp hours, which actually will do. So it gives you like 1300 and something watt hours, which is pretty impressive. So for a lightweight battery, and doesn't take up a lot of space. It takes up a little bit more than a mini, but I think the minis are kind of new. So I'm pretty stoked to have it. It's definitely a cool battery. So again, with it's not called REDODO, it's called Red Odio.